What's up, everybody? It's Josh coming at you from Nerd Adventures Tower, and we need to talk. Just like with Spider-Man No Way Home, there's now actual leaked video of major reveals from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness floating out there on the internet. It got shoved right in my eye holes this morning. I'm sure many of you saw it as well. And so we're going to discuss it. I mean, many people have been hitting me up being like, yo, are you going to talk about this? What's the deal with this leaked video? And oh yeah, we're going to talk about it, all right. I also want to talk about a pretty much finalized list of the different cameos that are going to be in Multiverse of Madness. This is coming from My Time to Shine Hello, and it's cool, and I also hate it because I probably owe Skylar Schuler $500 now. More on that in a bit. Okay, so the leaked footage appears to be at Illuminati headquarters with Wanda facing off against the Illuminati, and we see Haley Atwell as Captain Carter, we see Lashana Lynch as Captain Marvel, and we see for the very first time ever John Krasinski as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, and we see Anson Mount as Black Bolt. And so for all those people that said Anson Mount won't be Black Bolt, Krasinski as Dr. Fantastic Richards, man, you're crazy, bro. Well, here you have it. And it's cool, man. Let's talk about the looks and let's talk about what I'm expecting from these characters in the film. So first of all, Krasinski. Krasinski looks good. I do wish we would have seen this for the first time in the theaters or maybe in an official promo from Marvel, because just kind of screen grabbing it from a screen grab is not that flattering and it doesn't look that great. He's got the beard. He's wearing the blue and black suit. Really feels like it's almost ripped right from the fan art that was done a couple of years ago that kind of made everybody wish that he'd be Mr. Fantastic. He's got a 4 right in the middle of his chest, which I do think is kind of hilarious, but either way, he looks good. There's also a side shot of him somebody sent me from maybe the same footage or maybe something else, and he looks a little bit better in that side view, because if I'm being honest, like, Krasinski doesn't look like he's in amazing shape, which I guess is fine. What I'm saying is he looks good, and I'm really excited to see him in the movie actually using his crazy stretchy powers, probably trying to, go around and surround Wanda, tie her up or something like that, and yeah, I'm excited for that. Now, Anson Mount, I will say this is a way better looking Black Bolt than the one we got in the ABC show, and just like Krasinski's Reed Richards, I do expect it to look way better in the actual movie. The tuning fork looks cool, the designs and the lines on his bodysuit looks cool, but I kind of wish they gave him like that red cape and those crazy shoulder pads he has at one point in the comics. It makes him look a little bit more regal. And I've also always thought about Black Bolt as being a bigger, more imposing character. He doesn't really look that big or imposing here, but perhaps he will in the movie. His power of like the sonic blast with his speech is always brilliantly done in the comic books, and I'm hoping it's really cool in the actual movie as well when he tries to attack Wanda or something like that. Like, I hope she doesn't just make him unable to speak or something with a spell. That would be super lame. Either way, it's cool, man. These are going to be some big surprises for most people out there, and even those of us that are following along with the leaks, couldn't help but watch this freaking video, are still going to love seeing this actually play out in front of us for the film. And so I'm pretty keen on that, but you know what I'm not keen on? The fact that My Time to Shine Hello put out the official list of final cameos for the movie, and it's essentially just the Illuminati and then Clea. And this is pretty crazy because I consider My Time to Shine Hello to be a very reliable insider, but even she was saying right up until this list that she thought Deadpool and a Tom Cruise Iron Man or an Ironmonger would be in Multiverse of Madness. And yes, I was so convinced and so fanboyishly happy about Tom Cruise as a superior Iron Man or an Iron Man variant that I bet insider Skylar Schuler $500 that Tom Cruise would appear in the film. And I think this is as good a time as any to remind you all that next week, all throughout the week, we will be doing live streams on our streaming channel and giving away a ton of fun swag to celebrate the release of Multiverse of Madness. We've got copies of the House of M comic book. We've got Doctor Strange action figures. We've got the Eye of Agamotto, Marvel Legends statue. And all next week, we're going to be giving those away on live streams. And we're going to be doing prayer circles that somehow, some way, Tom Cruise Iron Man still shows up in the movie. Now, look, we don't don't know for sure. There's still a small, pretty small, seemingly really small chance that there are more cameos that have even been kept secret from these different insiders. And I've always been saying, like, maybe there's a way here that Feige figured out how to actually hide all of this stuff from the different scoopers, insiders, and leakers. But unfortunately, it does appear that we have this final list. We more or less know a lot of the different things that will happen in the film, and a lot of the crazy rumors and surprises that had been going on for the past 6 to 9 months, like Magneto, like Deadpool, like Spider-Man, like Wolverine, like all of these different things are not in the film. Now, I've got some people telling me that this is all being cut to streamline the movie, to make it more about Doctor Strange, and that there was a version of the film that was very messy with a ton of crazy things in it, and they sort of just had to streamline it. I've got other people telling me that a lot of this stuff never even made it to the big script, or was never really even shot. It was kind of put out as misinformation by Feige to throw different leakers or insiders off the trail. I don't know what's going on, and again, we got to watch the movie to see for sure, and then we'll talk about this again. But it is super possible here that a lot of stuff that was originally going to be in this movie was cut for one reason or another, and we're getting a version of the film that is not in the same league of surprises and craziness that a lot of fans were expecting by, following these different rumors and leaks over the last 6 to 9 months. Now look, I'm still really excited for this movie. I think even getting just these cameos is going to be absolutely wild, and I think there's going to be a ton of surprises and cool stuff to digest as a Marvel fan in this film. But I do feel super weird about following all of these different reports, rumors, and leaks, and getting excited about different possibilities, and then actually looking at a list that is far smaller than we thought it was going to be, and seemingly taking up just one section of the film. I don't really know how to feel about that. You let me know how you feel about this list of cameos. Do you think there's a possibility that it's wrong, that there's other crazy stuff going on in the movie? And what do you think about Krasinski and Anson Mount being confirmed in their respective roles? Just let me know what you think about all of it in the comment section below. And as I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.